This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, and welcome to my build by overview for Island Living. Who's hyped? Is your body ready? Let's just get straight into it. When I was at EA Play, I had the opportunity to have many hours sitting, going through everything in this pack. So this is it. I've gone through and shown you every single swatch there is of all of the items that you get with this. I must say, as I was going through these, I was like, holy hell, when am I going to be finished with going through all the items? There are a lot of items with this. I was most impressed with the quantity of new content you'll be getting with this. So that's where we're going with it. Very much Polynesian theme for all of the build by objects. Of course, you're getting a whole brand new world with this. So Sulani is, we're gonna say, imagine Hawaii, and that was what Sulani is like. So there are a lot of items that need to be added into the game to kind of bring that together. I just want to do a quick thing about this kitchen you see here. Yeah, I know, new kitchen. Everyone's gonna be hyped. I got the kitchen out and then I was like, where's the island and where's the cabinets? Now there has been a slight boo-boo in the fact that there is no island and there is no wall cabinets that go with that kitchen. That is going to be rectified. I have spoken to several sim gurus and that is going to be rectified. Of course, there isn't a timeline for that at the moment, but that is definitely going to be rectified. Just out of curiosity, these wall shelves actually do match the counters, the kitchen counters perfectly. So you can use those as a kind of temporary fix. But there is no island at the minute, which of course every simmer was there and it was brought up a lot. Don't worry, we gave them feedback on that one, so that will be rectified. But some of these items are gorgeous. I do actually prefer the single beds to the double beds, believe it or not. But there are two kind of distinct themes with this pack. There's the traditional Polynesian kind of distressed look, and then there's the more modern spin on the same theme. I just have to say sorry if I sound a little bit different today, but everyone got sick at EA Play. Everyone has like got back home today or yesterday, or some people are actually still away in LA, and we're all sick. So apologies if I sound a little bit different to normal. I'm having to really try hard not to lose my voice right now, but we're gonna stick with it. So with this pack, your Sims now can swim in the water. I must say, they can only swim in this world. I think they're going to look into adding it into the other worlds if possible, but that is a huge undertaking. So yeah, for the moment your Sims can only swim in this world, but hey, you know, I'm not too sure if I want to go swimming in Willow Creek, to be quite honest, but you know. So yeah, I'm just going through all the items. I'm just going to let you kind of look and see what items you like. If there's any questions you want answered about some of the items you've seen here, please just let me know. But I'm so excited because sun loungers are now in the game. I must say there's also going to be a sun lounger added into base game. So if you aren't getting the pack straight away, there is actually a sun lounger going to be added into base game. I'll be showing that in a little bit because in this video I have the build buy for the new pack, and I also have a little preview of what's coming up in the next patch that is out on the 18th of June. So right around the corner we're going to be getting a patch. That's the kind of Island Living patch, and there's going to be lots of stuff which I'll show you in a little bit, so stay tuned to the very end to see that. But yeah, I'm just getting everything out. I had to kind of bulldoze this lot a couple times to try and fit everything in. I'm going to kind of tell you some of my highlights, I suppose. There is a new wedding arch, and I think I nearly cried when I saw the wedding arch, because the wedding arches in the game are just not so cute. Also, this would be great for kind of like a destination wedding, if you get what I mean. So I'm so happy that they added in a wedding arch. There's also, you can see there in the distance, a glass floor. So it's a glass panel that you're going to put in the floor, and then you can see through. So you can put that on your decks or in your builds over the water, and you're going to see down into the ocean. I think it's such a cool idea. It's like, I always see those luxury holiday villas, you know, those private ones where it's just literally one bedroom and you're open to the sea, and I always see those glass floors in those kind of builds, and that's definitely something that I'm going to be using in the future. It's just a kind of more pretty looking version of the get together dance floor. I know everyone used the dance floor to like cut through on the floors and stuff like that, and the skylights, but I do prefer this version that comes with it. So now we're moving on to all of the plants that come with the game. I've got to say, they've got like new palm trees in this. The palm trees are beautiful. You get 3 different versions of basically the same palm tree, different leaning and all this kind of stuff. But the plants that come with this are just, they're gorgeous. There's a new ground cover, that one there. That is my favorite thing they added. The ground cover is I just want you to think about the landscaping that I'm going to be able to do now, and you guys are going to be able to do with all these new plants. That is it called bougainvillea? That is the same plant as what came with Jungle Adventures, but was on the wall. So this one's on the floor. So I'm looking forward to combining those things. When I was at EA, I only had base game plus this new pack. So there's going to be a build coming up in about an hour's time on this channel, which is going to be my first ever build, and it is only base game and this new pack. It will be up on the gallery when I eventually get my own copy of the game. I'll be able to upload it because I stole the save file so that I could make sure you guys actually had the build. I didn't want to tease you and do a build that you could never ever get. So the build that's coming up in the hour is not on the gallery right now, but it will be as soon as I get my early release copy. It will be uploaded to the gallery, and I'll let you all know on the community tab and all that good stuff. But yeah, I had to do a restricted packs build. Remember the other day I just did base game. Who am I? You'll see me putting these ladders out. People got a little bit excited about these ladders when they saw them on Twitter. I'm sorry, but we have not got ladders added into the game. Basically, those go on a deck and your Sims can jump off them into the water, and also you can dock boats there. So they aren't kind of fully functioning ladders. I suppose people can now use them as decor inside a house, maybe raise them up to look like a ladder, but they won't be functional. I'm sorry. Don't shoot me. It wasn't me. I really kind of was hoping that maybe we might get some new stairs with this pack, but it didn't happen because there are no houseboats. It's just regular builds, but I love the lots that go onto the water. Just a quick thing, I am going to be doing a overview of the world that will be coming out tomorrow. I didn't want to kind of flood you with too much, so we're going to have 2 videos today, 2 videos tomorrow. This build overview today and the build, because I know this is my channel and you guys expect builds from me, so I wasn't going to put CAS out as a priority. I do have a CAS video because I just had extra time, so I thought, hey, why not? And then I have a world overview where I show you all the world map and the overview, and I go into each neighborhood and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but we're going through now all the spandrels. I think I managed to catch everything apart from one of the new foundations is actually a additional base game. There is a foundation that's kind of stilts, so that goes into the water. You can add that and it will look like your house is floating on the water, you know, on stilts. That is added into base game, so anyone can have that, and I think that would look cute, I suppose, if you did a build over a pool to fake that it's water, and then you could have stilts now going into the water. I think I don't know. I haven't been able to test it out because I don't have it in my own game. But yeah, I'm just excited to get this I think about a week's time I'm going to be getting the pack, and then I will be able to kind of do a build with some other packs. I'm really excited to mix this in with Jungle Adventures. I think the stuff in this will look amazing with Jungle Adventures. I'm also interested to see how these objects are going to look in a kind of regular build, if you get what I mean. They're very much specific to this world, and I think this is one of the probably most complete expansion packs in terms of being able, I could do a whole build in this world with this pack. I don't need to search into other packs to find objects to do a build. For example, I know that when I did my build for the Seasons release, there were quite a few items I felt like I was missing from Seasons, that I really wanted to use from other packs, and because it was a Seasons early thing, I wanted to focus on the items that came with Seasons. But in this pack, I really did not need to compromise, to be quite honest. There is just a whole load of content coming with this, and to be honest, it was needed because this world is just not like any of the other worlds that we've got, so they had to add it in. If you can see here, these roofs, I can't wait to use these corrugated roofs. And also these thatch roofs underneath, they are not white. You see that overlip, that eaves? It is not white underneath, which means that your roofs actually look full thickness thatched. And there is this trim as well to finish it off so it looks thicker. I was like, ooh, this is looking a bit thin on the roof texture, but then that trim just finishes it off so it looks like it is a thicker roof than it actually is. So thumbs up on that one. And you saw that I finished with another extra trim. I must say there is a swatch missing on that trim. There is a dark wood that we have in the columns that isn't in that roof trim. Boo. So I'm now going into the debug. I wanted to see if there's any exciting things. I think the most exciting thing is probably the bucket and spade, which is super cute. That is going to be a great clutter item. I always look through in debug because there's some great things. If I'm doing CC free, then I kind of always use debug just to add that extra bit of detail that I'm lacking from not having custom content CC. But yeah, there wasn't anything too big in debug. Like in cats and dogs, there was like a wall and stuff. There isn't in this. I must say I was a little bit disappointed to know that we haven't got the kind of world plants in debug as well. I think a lot of them are the same, but I'm sure there's a few. I would love the rocks that are in this world in debug, to be honest. So here we are, moving on. You can see the lounge chair that you're going to get with base game right there on the left, and then these 350 swatches that everyone has been waiting for. They are actually all swatches on doors, believe it or not. Yeah, so every single door has at least got a white, a black, a light, a medium, and a dark wood. I think some of them have even got 2 mid-tone woods, one warm, one cool, and also grey as well. Yes, white, grey, light, medium, dark, maybe 2 mediums. But everything has got it, including in the new pack in the Island Living, they have added the same wood tones. So you are going to be able to match the wood tones across base game and Island Living, and the black door there nearly done killed me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you in about an hour's time. Bye guys.